shit and I'm like, yeah, on the bench. Probably with it so nicely.
Alright, people, let's do this one last time.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Maybe I just wanna talk to her like how I used to. Maybe I just wanna fuck up on you like I used to. Maybe once you wash her on my clothes like how you used to. I don't know what happened to us, baby, but I missed you. Maybe I just wanna talk to her like how I used to. Maybe I just wanna fuck up on you like I used to. Maybe once you wash her on my clothes like how you used to. I don't know what happened to us, baby, but I missed you. Tell me what you've been up to.
Hey, what's up? So today we're going over annoying characters today. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of new things we want to talk about. We're gonna visit some old games, games that have died, games that have just updated. I'm low-key excited, right? So we're gonna get into this, right? So, without further ado, let's do this shit!
Okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so say you're not mine. I don't want forget that heat, bitch. Okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
Madara. Alright, now Realm Rampage has been literally dying, like, oh my god, these niggas are begging for an update. But what annoys me about Madara is actually pretty petty compared to some of the characters I've talked about in this series, but it's just that he's super versatile. Let's think about it for a second. He has a move that pulls you in, a move that pushes you away, a range move, the move that allows you to get distance from your opponent, and he has a ranged grab move that can literally swoop you up like an unborn child, bro. Like, playing with Madara, you can play with him in literally any way. I'm starting to see a rise of these type of adaptable characters that you can really play offensive or defensively. But yeah, take all that I just talked about and apply it to his ultimate. Okay, let me get this straight. He can shoot a giant wave of fire, make a giant Susanoo, hit you with a combo that will literally send you into next week, and if all that somehow fails on you, he'll just drop a meteor on your bitch ass. The meteor does more damage and covers more area than the fucking spirit bomb. Let that sink in. A spirit bomb doesn't even do as much damage as this nigga's meteors. What the fuck are these meteors filled with? Kryptonite? Do you know what it's like trying to outrun a fucking meteor? It's not fucking fun. It's not fun, because I just would have been dead so quick.
Welcome. Server admin joined.
Are you kidding? That is so dumb! Can I go now?
Okay, you know how Madara has that Susanoo, right? Now imagine if that was the whole ultimate. You get motherfucking Child Emperor. Now, I like the TSB update. It's really not that bad, especially since we finally got Monster Garo. But when the fuck did we start adding Megazords in the fucking game? Okay, what am I supposed to do against that? Let's start with his base set. Same thing with Madara. He has a very versatile base set. He can fight in any way that he wants. He's not like Garo where you have to get up in his face. He's not like Tatsumaki where you have to keep your distance. You can do either or with this nigga. I've seen people fight passively and aggressively with this nigga. It's not fun to deal with. I used Garo. I made him. All I can do is throw hands. He can drop bombs, shoot me with cannons, pull out fucking bikes and shit. Like, what am I supposed to do against that? And then you get to his ultimate. He summons the fucking Megazord on your ass. And even though his shit's not done yet, I guarantee this is gonna be a problem. And not even just for Garo players, for everybody. Because what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, okay, you can hit yourself with a bat. Okay, I can turn into a fucking Megazord mid-fight. His first move, he literally fucking hits you up in the air with a sword and then proceeds to pierce your shit. And there's not really much you can do about it.
Haircut now or you'll get an uppercut, nigga.
Alright, one more character. Now what can be worse than meteor dropping, sword piercing, giant robots? I'll tell you, it's a character that you can't do anything about. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how many hours you put in. The character I'm referring to is Gojo. Now you may be thinking, which Gojo? Is it this Gojo? Or this Gojo? What about this one right here? It actually Actually, it's none of those. This version of Gojo is not only available to the public, but he has a full moveset with ultimate. Keep in mind, Sea Battlegrounds has some very goofy looking ultimates that do a lot of damage, but man, let's not even get started on Gojo's ultimate. All of his moves are pretty much overpowered and can one-shot you, but the move that gets me, the move that makes me throw my controller at the wall is
I quit.
Wait, what?
I quit.
What? Wow. Sir, you cannot forfeit the match. Okay?
Yes, I can.
Security, please put me
Hey.
back.
domain expansion. You heard me right, he has domain expansion, and it works exactly like how it does in the show. The minute you're called into it, you're fucked. Not much you can do. He can just beat your ass, and while you just have to sit there and watch. Gojo, he has no right being in that game, and he has no right being available to the public like that. And you may be thinking, with some research, hey, you can only unlock them when you do quests. Therefore, that makes them only available to the really dedicated players. You know, the niggas that actually play this shit. But I found out that you don't even need to do the quest to unlock them. You can just buy him. I'm being dead ass. They have a whole game pass where you can just buy Gojo. So you don't need to do any real work at all to get him. So he's not even a mastery character. At least with mastery characters, you have to do something to unlock them. With Gojo, you can literally just pay. He's paid to win. Gojo is paid to win. And that is why he is one of the most annoying characters of all time. And yeah,